Hey everyone, went outdoors. Here we are at the beginning of June. Parker and I are back up at the cabin for a one-night trip. We came up to cut the lawn because we haven't been up here in a little while. We were up last weekend. We went up to Manson Lake up by Tomahawk, Rhinelander area for our bluegill trip and muskie trip. But now we're at the cabin. We want to bait the bear. We want to cut the lawn. We brought a new screen door up. Look at this thing. The little things in life. Emma the dog ran through it a few weeks ago, so we got to replace. This is some sort of pet proof. It's a real thick screen. Really nice. Put that on there. And we also have another surprise. I finally, after almost 4 years, got my moose back. Look at him. Huge. I forgot how big these things are. I got this in 2021 in Alberta. We got a video of it out there. Shot him at about 10 yards the first night out. But got him back. And he's beautiful. So we have to start thinking about where we're going to put him up on the wall. But we're going to maybe measure out this wall. And we want to put some planking boards. Some sort of tongue and groove or something on this whole wall. So we got to take everything down. Take the trim off. We got to measure how many boards we need. And then we're going to hopefully do that this summer, right, Parker? That's kind of I always wanted to do that. I thought that would be a cool accent wall. Then maybe eventually do it all, but that would be very expensive, and I'm not that rich. So I think we can afford to do this wall. That way we can hang anything we want anywhere if we do that thicker boards, right? So that's our project. So we're gonna go out and bait the bear quick, and then we're going to cut the lawn before it rains here. It's supposed to rain in a few hours. Get this all trimmed up, and because we won't be able to come back up this weekend, or we can't stay for the weekend because we have a baseball tournament back home for Peyton. But Parker and I are gonna have one night up here, huh? Peaceful night. We're gonna do a little bit of work, and then we can relax. What do you think?
Sure.
Sure, he says. Sure, he says. All right, let's get out there. So, all right, I got my uniform on. The grass is starting to get out of hand. We haven't cut it since Memorial Day weekend, I think, huh? But Parker's gonna load up just one bucket, not even a bucket. It doesn't pay to take full buckets, but we had a problem with the camera a few weeks ago. A bear got at it, knocked it down. That's probably plenty. We stopped here last week, midweek, on our way up to Rhinelander, Tomahawk, to run out and bait. And the moose got dropped off, so we wanted to bring that in the house. And then, but we put the camera back up. I know it works, but I think they ripped it right off and broke the where the strap goes on the back. So we just strapped it around the tree, around the whole camera. So it's kind of a pain now. You got to take the strap off every time I want to grab the chip. But we must not have turned it on. I thought it was going to go on automatically, but I think the battery is so dead in the camera that when I unplugged it, strapped it back on, unplugged it, plugged it back in. So we haven't had pictures from that camera now for a couple weeks, huh?
Uh-huh.
I think so. So I want to turn that back on because I'm going through withdrawal here with not getting these bear pictures from my camera out there. I guarantee it's all gone. So Parker and I are going to go out and put a bucket in, fix the camera, come back, cut the lawn, and then tomorrow before we go home, we'll bait it up real heavy again. And then hopefully like here on out once a week. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, Parker and I got it all baited up. The camera is completely dead. The solar panel is completely dead. It was pulled out of the thing. It won't turn on. So gosh darn it, we got to pull the camera down now. Charge it up tonight, put new batteries in. And maybe put it back out. I don't know if we'll get it back out today yet, but tomorrow morning before we go. Hopefully it's still working. Otherwise I'll have to swap it out with a different camera. But it's all gone. We actually got a little food plot going on in there from the seed, from the mix, the bird seed or whatever's in that bear mix is actually growing. There's like a green little food plot in there. So we'll come back out and bait it again tomorrow real heavy. We just put a little bit in there tonight, and see where we go from there. We only got about 3 months left till bear season, right? All right, it's the next morning. Parker and I went to Hilltop last night, ate some delicious gizzards. They're the best gizzards around, maybe the only gizzards around. So we slept in a little bit, felt good. And now it's raining. We did have at least one bear in last night, I saw on the camera. So before we go home here, we gotta get this baited up. A full bait this time. Yesterday we only took a partial bucket, so Parker's gonna fill up two full buckets, because hopefully I can get up next week this time for a night at least, anyways, to work on that wall in the cabin and putz around out here. I got a leak in the entryway out here with this rain, I can tell. So we gotta get out there. It's not a terrible rain, and we got the bear buggy here to take us out, which shouldn't get too wet, and get them baited up, and then we're gonna head for home and do it all again next week. Yeah, I think it was just one bear in here, but he didn't like the candies. Huh? The only thing left is the candies. But the camera seemed to be working. We're gonna have to definitely switch that camera out because that strap is broke, and it's a pain in the butt to change the chip every time. So let's bait this up and head our own back. It was a fun ride in here. The trails are awesome right now on the four-wheeler trails. They're wet and muddy. So yeah, it's almost like in snow. It's kind of fun. Got some good stuff right there. Bears are eating good. Let it up. All set. Alright, we're just gonna change the chip and get out of this woods. Kind of cool out here in the rain. Except when that bear sneaks up on you from out of nowhere. Kind of reminds you of the movie The Revenant. Remember that movie? Leonardo, when he gets mauled by the bear. It's like this. He's walking through the woods. It's quiet. And all of a sudden this brown bear comes out of nowhere and mauls him. It's an impressive scene in a movie. Hopefully I never have to experience that. You don't ever want to experience it. Alright, that's about it for our quick trip up north. It's been raining now, so it's kind of good to go home anyways, but we measured this wall up for how many boards we need. We baited the bears, we cut the lawn, kind of putzed around. It was a nice little quick trip, and now we're gonna head for home and check out the chips here. Maybe I'll have some bear videos here at the end of the last couple times. It's been a week or two since I actually had footage from my camera because it wasn't working, but I do have one from like the very beginning of June. I think I had some videos from them, and then a couple from last night. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have a lot more coming up here, because we're just getting rolling here at the bear baiting season, and we're gonna probably start another bait here pretty soon. I would guess by the end of June into July, and then we're gonna really get going on it and see what's going on out there. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.